All right, guys, welcome to Get to Base Camp. In this video, we are going to be discussing how much physical activity should we be getting every single week. So I mentioned in the first video out there that I heard of a statistic. It might have been from the CDC, or I can't remember exactly where I saw it, but nonetheless, it was that less than 30%, I want to say it was like around 27 or 25% of people out there get the recommended amounts of physical activity every single week. It's like, holy bananas, that's over 70% of people who are not getting the recommended amounts of physical activity every week. And there's so many benefits when it comes to exercise. So what are those minimum? So like when I saw that, I kept thinking, well, do people out there know what those minimum requirements are? So that's what we're going to be discussing today. So the first one is 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity. So write that down, 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity. And the second is 2 full body strength workouts. So let's break those down. First one, 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity. That's cardio. So that's going to strengthen your heart. And guys, heart disease is the #1 killer in this country. So we need 150 minutes of cardio, and so there's a ton of different ways that you can get cardio that doesn't have to just be running. You can certainly go run. That's an easy one. Just throw some shoes on. If you're a girl, grab sports bra, go outside. There you go. You could do brisk walking, cycling, swimming. It's just whenever you're going and doing those things, you need to make sure your heart rate is elevated. Now, the one caveat to that is that if you are someone who has not been working out in a long time, you might want to just make sure that you are first cleared for exercise. So whether that's if you're working with a trainer, they typically have you fill out a Part Q or health history questionnaire. If maybe you go see your doctor just to make sure that you are okay to start exercising. And we're actually going to do a video on that. How do you know if you're cleared to exercise? We're just going to be going over basically the Part Q. So there's lots of ways that you can do it. Just if you are going to go walk, just keep in mind, you want to make sure your heart rate is getting elevated. Because if you're just, waltzing down the street, you're not really doing too much. You need to get that heart rate up. That's the whole point. When it says moderate aerobic, ideally and generally that's zone 2 heart rate. So, there's that. Okay. Now, 2 full body strength workouts. So if I'm doing cardio, why do I need strength? Well, because cardio is going to strengthen your heart, but it does not actually build your muscle. So you need resistance work, you need strength work. And it's saying 2. So studies have shown that a minimum of 2 strength workouts a week will help you get results, help you maintain results as well. So they're saying 2 full body sessions, basically targeting all of your major muscle groups, because if you're doing, if you're doing one day where you're just doing arms and then the other day you're just doing legs, well, then you're only working your arms, then you're only working your arms one day a week. So we need 2 sessions minimum for strength. So it's just easier to do full body. There's a lot of different full body workouts out there you can do. And generally, I always recommend for someone, just as a trainer, always recommend getting your movement screened as well. So that way, before you're starting to pick up weights, if there's any maybe movement patterns you might want to avoid or exercises you might want to avoid for now. So that is it. Just to recap, you need 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity. So cardio, let us know in the comments, what cardio do you love to do? We're going to also 2 full days of strength. That's going to help you build muscle. And there's so many different benefits to both. We'll maybe talk about those in other videos. We would just want to keep these short, digestible. And let us know. Oh, the other thing I was going to say is circuit training. So this is why, circuit training, you actually kind of get both benefits. You get the resistance training because it's strength work, but then the way it's done is you're generally getting your heart rate elevated as well. So that's why circuit training is really popular, because you can generally knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. So there you go. All right. Well, if you have questions, let us know below. Bye, guys.